Hello, Sula here from MistyHilltops.com. Thanks for stopping by. In this video, I'm working on a 4x6 traveler's notebook layout that I titled Bloom, and I'm using the digital version of the collection Home Again by Bella. So this is a page that has a couple of strips, and then I have two photos that are 2x2 in size, if I'm correct. So I'm starting with putting just the glue just on one side of the page. I don't want it to go all the way across. I started the wrong way, and then I realized no, I don't. I only wanted it to be partially so that I can actually cut apart this so that it can go on the other page as well, because obviously the pages are not directly connected. I'm not planning on using a staple or in the middle there of the page. I just think that the rubber band from this Traveler's Notebook album will hold everything in place, and that will satisfy me. So here again, I'm trying to determine how far to go with the gluing part so that only part of it gets the glue and then the rest of it will be glued on later. And again, I have to also make sure that both pages are aligned because that's very important, so that the papers are actually continuous across the two pages. And then I realized, oh, the circle should actually go in the background. So lucky that I hadn't started gluing, because here I need to start gluing this down. And I noticed there's this tiny bit that needs to be cut off, and I just decided to bend the page the other way around, and that solved that. I do have a precision knife, but I don't really like using it, and so this was much easier to do. So now I can, that tiny bit of circle I can put on the other side there, and then I want to make sure that the corner there also has glue and sticks nicely to the page, so I use one of my toothpicks to apply some glue behind the piece that I had pulled off the page again. Now I have to decide which way these photos will go. This is spring, for my spring album, and it has been so beautiful this season to enjoy all the flowers and all the blooming around where I live, and so this makes me really happy. So I'm gluing down the photos, and then I can begin with the embellishment process. And most of the embellishments come from the collection Home Again from Bella, and I just printed them out with the papers and then cut them out, because obviously when you print larger pieces of paper, there will always be some small space, and so that's perfect for the little embellishments to fill out my print page, so that I never have to be too wasteful with my papers as I print everything. So I make sure that all my pages are well filled, and then I just fussy cut. I have done in the past where I print on cardstock and then have my silhouette cut everything out with not the official print and cut feature, but something. I have my own print and cut ways that go way better than the official print and cut, but that usually means I would have to collect a whole bunch of pages before I can print, so that it's worth a printed page with the cardstock and everything. And I'm usually too lazy, or too impatient, I should say, to wait until I have enough, and I want to get scrapping. I don't want to wait and create a whole bunch of pages and then I forget which photos go with which and all that. So I rather go ahead with all the putting together the pages, and so I just print it off with a simple, slightly thicker copy paper that I'm using for all my papers there. And then here there are some stamped flowers that I had. They were kind of layered, just 2 layers, not like very simple, but still. And then I have these word strips that come from my spring word strip collection that is available as a freebie on my blog MistyHilltops.com, so go check that out. And then I also have the title. For that one I used one of my alpha dies, and then I just watercolored the letters, and then there ready to go on the page. And then I have 2 little bees that are also layered stamps that I then use just fussy cut and add those to my pages as well, because this page does have a bee somewhere, a bee on one of the blossoms, sitting on one of the blossoms. So it's a slightly bee themed page, and so I wanted to have these bees, and I happen to have a stamp set that does have the bees in there, and so that's just perfect for this page. It works out really well this way. So anyway, this is pretty much my page done. All I need to do is just add the bees, and I will leave you with some more close-ups. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Consider subscribing, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.